888. Oliver Sloup rejoins us. He's with Blue Line Futures in Chicago. What's going on here in the livestock trade? Why the negative attitude?
Well, definitely see things soften up quite a bit here to start the week, but I think ultimately this is a buying opportunity. We saw some cash trade come in, I think, lighter than some had expected at the end of the week last week, and then you've got some position squaring ahead of this week's cattle on feed report, and I think that's kind of what's got the market down and suppressed here early on. But again, I think this is a buying opportunity. There's a lot of good technical support in that February live cattle contract. 121.25 to 121.70 is a 50-day moving average, as well as a recent trend line over the past about month and a half. So we have been making higher highs and higher lows, and so long as this support can hold on a closing basis, I think there's tremendous value down here. One thing that we're, I think, a little bit more nervous about in the livestock side of things, though, is the feeder cattle. 148 and the 149 was significant resistance. Weren't really able to get out above there with conviction, so you're seeing the market retreat. 145.50 is a 50% retracement, or basically middle of the range here over the year. So that's going to be a big, I think, pivot point here to round out today's session. If we break and close below that, I wouldn't be surprised to see the fund step in and add a little bit more to their short position.
What about the lean hog charts? When you look at that, what does that tell you?
Choppy, chop, chop. But we like it over the intermediate term, and we're also using this pullback here in the April hogs to be buyers. We think there's pretty good support down to 68.20. This is a 100-day moving average, as well as the November 16th lows, the bottom end of the range. So from the risk-reward perspective, I think there's decent value down here. We don't want to see a close off the lows. We want to see kind of a rally here midday into the afternoon to get us feeling better about the rest of the week.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Oliver. Good to visit with you again. Oliver Sloup of Blue Line Futures in Chicago.